I can help you.
You wouldn't want to run away with a murderer, would you?
Oh, Larry, you're not. You know you're not.
I killed Bela. I killed Richardson. If I stay around here much longer, you can't tell who's going to be next.
People wanted to know my feelings on the Wolfman. Not that Wolfman, but the 2010 remake starring Benicio del Toro, and I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. I've actually known about this movie for a couple of years because there was, trailer art released on the internet. But most of my friends either really don't care, or haven't seen the original, or a mix of both, so I really kept it to myself. And now that the new trailer's out, people want to know my feelings about the movie since I'm a huge fan of the original. I'm going to state my official word on the trailer here. Awesome. It looks kind of like a if Van Helsing were serious sort of feeling. I did a bit of research though, and now my feelings are a bit mixed because the new Wolfman is being directed by Joe Johnston. He did movies like Jumanji, Jurassic Park 3, and Hidalgo. Now don't get me wrong, I did kind of like those movies, but I'm not sure about how he's going to approach the Wolfman. He obviously has a love for the first one, as the film synopsis is nearly word for word from the first one, and this Benicio del Toro actor looks a lot like the original actor for the Wolfman, Lon Chaney. Now, to, put it in a nutshell, a young man named Larry, or Lawrence Talbot, returns to his home of random village after the death of his brother to his father, where he falls under the Wolfman curse. Though in the remake, he's going back because his brother had been murdered, presumably by the Wolfman. When he investigates his brother's murder, he gets bitten and he turns into the Wolfman. I like this development. I like how it's becoming more concrete than the original, because the original just took place in, some random town. What I'm afraid of, though, is that it'll miss the point of the Wolfman and just turn into some sort of slasher-esque Wolfman serial killer movie where they kind of miss the point entirely. The thing about the original is that Larry Talbot was a very human character, even if he was a Wolfman who just kind of went around and mauled people. When he was a wolf, he was completely different than when he was a person. He never wanted any of this to happen. So it just made the ending of the original Wolfman, which I won't spoil here, so much more sad. In every other movie afterwards, in fact, he's tried to kill himself in some of the movies just to stop the Wolfman curse. As much hope as I have for the new Wolfman, there's still that sort of fear that's lingering around that it won't be what it's meant to be. But with Hollywood these days and these stupid remakes of certain horror movies like Halloween or, the Jason movies, can you really blame me? But yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole thing. Thank you for listening.